Hey YouTube, it's Alexi Giovani here and welcome back to my channel. I don't know about you, but there's a few things in Animal Crossing New Horizons that could have been done a little bit differently. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to share my thoughts with you, and do let me know your thoughts as well after watching this video to the end. So before I stroll all the way around my island, let's get started in this list of mine. This isn't in any particular order. I kind of wish that you could lay ramps diagonally just like you can do with bridges. I mean, you can see them diagonally when it comes to the catalogue, but that's probably just to give you that perspective and see what it looks like from the sides. Giving us the ability to put diagonal ramps will make our islands that little bit more unique. And you can definitely do diagonal bridges, but when it comes to ramps, why can't we do it diagonally? That would be so awesome. I do hope that Nintendo do put this in a future release, because I'm sure a lot of people will rejoice, pretty much like this. Because I'd be prepared to go and break all my ramps and reposition them just to have some diagonal ramps. And take note of this character. You'll see this person later on. It's obviously not Giovani. Sometimes I wish that Nook's Cranny had just a few more options when it came to retail. Whilst this upgraded Nook's Cranny has a few more options than the first one, I would like a few things. I don't know about you. Have you ever noticed or wondered what that staircase leads to? I mean, how cool would it be if you had a second level of Nook's Cranny? Anyway, here's hoping for another day. Thanks, Timmy. And still on the topic of retail, so the Able Sisters have the ability for you to try constant turnover of clothing. When it comes to clothing, I tend to like to buy each and every colour variation so that I can either gift it to villagers or fellow human residents. I admit, I'm an absolute digital hoarder when it comes to collecting each and one of these particular items. So I want to see what it looks like in one particular colour, but I want to get the black and red and every other colour variation that I could possibly get. But I can only try one of each part of the body. Why not allow us to have a basket or a checkout that we can continue to add these products? You can buy them obviously, but it's quite tedious and cumbersome to do so. And I've just realised I didn't make the most of buying that royal crown. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this new look for Giovani? If it's popular enough, I might actually change it, so let me know. Obviously didn't have enough money today to make that purchase, but let's head on to the next one. Now, this is probably only a problem for those of you that have multiple family members or friends in the household that play the same Switch. But I've got two Switches that we play with, both of which I am not the mayor. So as interest in the game increases and fades over time, when it comes to infrastructure changes like bridges, ramps, moving residents, moving some of the amenities of the game, so it would be really nice if we could just elect a new mayor. Why not make it a poll? Do some sort of vote. But I guess in the meantime, I'll just have to keep switching characters, either in this method having two of them playing at the one time, or just quit and relaunch the game in that particular mode. It's just, again, a little bit more cumbersome when it comes to this sort of stuff, and I'm very efficiency minded. Now, I'm pretty sure this is not just me in this household. Let me know if it's you as well. So how many times have you found a lost item and you want to find that person on the island? It often takes you ages to try and find them. And they could be either tucked away in their house, or they could be visiting the museum. And like yourself, you've probably seen them with other villagers just having a bit of a party in their houses. I mean, the island is pretty darn big when it comes to trying to find someone through the whole island. It would be cool to be able to just summon them somehow. And what's ironic about this is I've been playing New Leaf recently, and I've only just discovered they actually had that feature. Which is kind of funny because it's something I've always wanted and only just unlocked it having started playing New Leaf. So here I've got a megaphone, and you can actually use the microphone within the Nintendo DS to call for it, and if it's clear enough it can detect, so speech to text, and call it. And you can play this Marco Polo game with the character. So here I am trying to locate them, obviously using their speech bubbles and their caption to see where they are on the island. And by far, the island on New Leaf is nowhere near the size of the islands on New Horizons. And there you go. That's how you can find your characters. That would be awesome. Maybe not just speak it, because there's probably no microphone in there, but if you could just have the option to megaphone and pick one of your 10 villages. Again, that would be cool. Now, hands up, who would like to fly from one island to the next island without going back to yours? Especially when it goes from villager hunting or visiting other places to collect tools and DIYs. I just want to go from one place to the next place and not hone back in home. That would be so cool. I really would hate to think and calculate just how much time I've lost waiting for this same dialogue back and forth. Go on, give that like button a boop if you agree. Let's try and get this to Nintendo to see if they can get it to change, because that would be such a cool thing to do. I'm often flying from one island to the next island, whether it's collecting DIYs or some sort of items that you're collecting. So this is not unique to me, I'm sure. How sweet would it be if there was another option in here that says, I want to fly somewhere else, or let's go to another mystery island. You don't need to go back home necessarily, do you? Well, I'll let you ponder that for that little while, and whilst you do let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And in the meantime, I think I'm off to go and get a flight so I can collect more of those DIYs that I'm working towards. So that's it for this particular video. I'm going to leave you with a small flyover to one of my recent visits that I had. If you have enjoyed that video and you haven't yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit that bell icon as well, because that will tell you when I upload a new video. This is Alexi Giovani signing off, and until next time, see ya!